Hey Aries, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a long time. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, first house placement, Aries reading for mid-May, okay? So thank you guys for always supporting me. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna pull one animal magic card for the overall animal energy you are embodying going into mid-May, okay? So let's see where you guys are at. Where's Aries at here? Possum. Interesting. I've never gotten this one before. See what it has to say, okay? I know that they scurry away very easily. See the energy here. Retreat. Yes. I take time for myself and I move forward with ease. Possums are famous for the defense mechanism of playing dead. To compensate for their short legs and poor eyesight, Mother Nature has given them superb acting skills to help them survive, and they never fail to give an award-winning performance. Possums shows us that there is a time to be engaged and a time to retreat. It is a good idea to occasionally clear the mind and reset. If we don't, stress can accumulate and life becomes overwhelming. I can't read today. When we allow interruptions, our attention is sapped and our vitality diminishes. It is up to us to take time out for the chaos before we are forced to. Turn off your electronic devices and let yourself be captivated by solitude. Give yourself the undivided attention you need to complete a project that you are working on. Go on a retreat or create a retreat at home to reset. Your getaway may make you seem detached, but by taking this time for yourself, your inner world thrives and you're able to create. Beautiful, all right? So it's time to take some time for yourself, make no apologies, create your own space, okay? I just read something about that, actually, like creating sacred space. It's not even just physically, but emotionally and mentally, like knowing there's always a place you could go to where you don't have to do anything out of obligation, where you could set boundaries and say no, okay? So let's see what other messages we got here. This is from Briar and Blossom Oracle. You can find it on Etsy. Trust yourself and listen to your own intuition. So you're in a very like solo Nine of Pentacles type energy of trusting yourself, allowing yourself to have that space that you need. I'm going to pull from this Dragon Oracle. Trusting yourself, having the quiet space so you can listen to your own inner voice, okay? I feel like as I'm reading this, you know, Aries kind of can be like the only children of the zodiac. Like you guys are, I feel like, okay with being alone. I do feel like you're a lot of times extroverted, but I do feel like you're very good with your own company. So that's good. We've got the Air and Water Dragon, helps you connect to higher frequencies. Trust your intuition. This is the second time I got it. Develop your psychic abilities. Be open to enlightenment. Express your inner song. My God, you guys, listen to your own intuition and trust your own intuition. I can't make this stuff up. So you guys are really being called to a higher spiritual level right now. With that being said, I actually want to pull a card from a Signs from Spirit and see if I can get one more message. So you're really being called to take this alone time to allow yourself freedom. Freedom from maybe the expectations of other people, from other people's ideas. Give yourself the space to come to your own answers and to your own autonomy. I love it. Cool. All right. So free yourself from the bondages of other people's expectations or other people's belief systems and trust your own guidance system. I love it. Okay. So I'm going to get into your romantic dynamic. I'm pulling I'm doing 6 decks here. Okay. It's going to be your space, mental, emotional, and physical, and then not physical, soul, mental, emotional, and soul, and theirs. And the other side's going to be masculine, but if you identify with the masculine, then you can identify with the other side, okay? I'm using Bridget Rao. She has a channel called Divine Essentials, and Bridget Rao. She has 2 decks here that I'm using, Masculine Madness and Oceans of Emotion. Actually, I'm going to use 3 of her decks. She also has Journey of Love Oracle. Use that as well. And I'm going to use Tarot, of course. Use this Tarot deck. Yeah. I'm using Vampire Tarot here. It's kind of relates to the Scorpio full moon energy that we're in. And then I'm going to use one last message from Angelic Revelation 144, Naked Flame Healing Messages, and I will put this in the description box so you know where to find it. Actually, I'm going to use a couple of her decks. She has these little ones. I'm going to use two, Flames of Healing and Raw Deal, these little tiny ones. So I'm going to get a couple of messages from there too. They're very slippery. I'm sliding everywhere. Masculine side here, and the Raw Deal on your side. All right, so now that I'm done with those piles, let's see where you guys are at. So in your mental space, where are you? Obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Okay, so there might be some obstacles in your mental space, some belief systems that are obstacles. Relaxed. I found peace again. But you're finding peace again. You're finding ways around these obstacles. You're getting through it, okay? The Tower. You could have had a big awakening moment, a big reconfiguring moment, and now you're starting to relax. You're starting to rebuild things. You're starting to put the pieces back together. They are codependent. So you might feel like because a lot of this energy in the beginning was about you needing your independence, you might feel like you're a little bit suffocated by someone that's kind of codependent here, okay? Let's see where they're at mentally. Focus on your soul mission. So they're trying to find their soul mission. You guys might have been doing that and mirroring that back to them. The Star, you could be dealing with an Aquarius. They're healing some stuff though. So you guys had childhood wounds. They might be healing some childhood wounds as well. Despair. I'm drowning in my despair for you. Well, this could be them being codependent. They might be using you as a way to deflect from dealing with their own stuff, okay? They might be just really focusing on you so they don't have to face it. Hostile. I don't want to play this game with you anymore. So there's some anger here. Let's see. And wait, the timing is not quite right. What's their hostility about? I'm going to pull one from this Mystic Moon Oracle. What's their hostility about? They might just feel like you're not available the way they want you to be. And they're drowning in their despair, so like they're not getting their way here. Bound. This is a codependency energy, but also they could be dealing with drugs and alcohol, so they could have anger outbursts here. Bound is like that devil energy. It could be anything toxic, addiction or codependency or even like fear, okay? So they're dealing with some toxic energies here. They're trying to heal from it, but they're still kind of in that space, okay? So let's see where you're at emotionally. They struggle with addictions. Oh my God, this. They struggle with addictions. That's crazy. The Moon, all right? You might not, well, first off, the full moon just happened. So the moon could have given you a lot of insight, but you might keep this very quiet, but inside they struggle with addictions, and you actually might struggle with addictions that you don't tell them about, and they could be triggering that for you too, okay? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Awakening. I had this masculine madness on your side, but I feel you guys are having an awakening. You did have the Tower here. I'm going to use this card for you because I feel like it's relevant. You're coming out of this space where you were unaware and you're awakening to a lot of things. Secrets. I hate not knowing what's going on. So the moon is all about secrets. So you could feel like they hold a lot of secrets from you. You could just think there's things under the surface that are not being revealed. And emotionally, it's really, you're awakening to it and you're realizing it's kind of like a deal breaker for you, okay? Boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. That's what I was saying in the beginning. You guys are really working on setting your boundaries. If you haven't already, this is what you're going to be doing in mid-May. Smile to raise your vibration. So this person's trying to feel better. They're trying to raise their vibration. They're doing the best they can, okay? And they've got the Hermit. So I feel like what they need to do is go on a soul-seeking. They had soul-seeking mission to get some answers, to really be introspective. And I feel like they eventually will get into that energy. You could also be dealing with a Virgo here, okay? I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm wearing a mask. Or it just says wearing a mask. So they've been putting on this front like they're a certain way, but they're getting tired of their own BS, okay? That's what I feel like. So let's see where you're at in your soul. Strength. You guys are in this strong space. This is also Leo energy you could be dealing with, but I feel like you guys are really getting your strength back. You could have been really caught up in this codependent cycle with them, and you've really separated. You've put up boundaries. You've had this awakening. You've had this tower moment, and you're really getting strength. So this will also help them to get more strength too. You also are restraining from like engaging in a toxic dynamic. This feels like torture. I feel like they had that too. I'm drowning in my despair for you, okay? So it's hard for you guys to restrain from this person because you really do care about them. We've got number 27, lonely. I'm so tired of feeling alone. So you could feel like you're on this journey that you're lonely, but that's part of the awakening journey. It is a very lonely journey, and you might also be in hermit mode. So just know though, as you're doing it, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're breaking this like bondage of having to like seek out someone to squelch your loneliness. You're learning how to just sit with yourself and really just be your own best friend. So I think that's really good. So what's the message that they want to say to you? I want the world for you. At this time, I don't think I'm in a position to give you what you deserve. I hope that one day I can. I don't expect you to wait for me forever, and I want you to live your best life now. Didn't they have like impatience here? Oh, it says wait. So timing is not right, okay? And they know this, and I feel like you guys know this too because you're still working on your own stuff here, okay? Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. They are willing to change. They are seeing things change, but they're still in the process of change. They're still, I feel like, a little bit behind you in the awakening. Look how beautiful this Wheel of Fortune is, though. I feel like they are going to come out of the darkness and things are going to bloom and you guys will have your time under the sun. It's just not right now. Another major arcana, I could be dealing with a Sagittarius. We got Virgo, Sag, Leo, a lot of energies here, okay? And then last but not least, would you say yes? Insecurity. So they don't even know if you want them anymore. Number 35. They're not sure if you'd even want them. So that's up to you. You guys, I think the power is in your hands if you would end up wanting this connection to move forward, if you can deal with all their stuff, if you feel like they could really change and be authentic and show up and face themselves and face their demons. So that's your reading, Aries. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.